me get back to those are all the state contracts, but I think that the biggest piece that we operate is the protection and advocacy system, and talk a little bit about how that is set up and how we operate that here in Wisconsin. Under the federal law for protection and advocacy, we have access to any place where an individual with a disability resides. For example, we frequently monitor, we go through state psychiatric facilities in Wisconsin, INDs, CVRFs, nursing homes, just to going through and making sure individuals are treated with dignity and respect. And if there's any concerns, they can call us and we assist them. Same thing for individuals in the community. If an individual in the community is facing discrimination related to housing, employment, independent living, they can call us and we can provide assistance to them. We do have attorneys on staff. We also assist individuals in education issues for students with disabilities who are trying to access special education services through their schools, or trying to access assistive technology, or who have been suspended or expelled, individuals who have been placed in restraint or placed in seclusion or in timeout rooms. They can call us and we can provide assistance to them and really advocate on their behalf. Wisconsin, just this year, passed the restraint and seclusion bill. We, as an organization, worked very heavily on that and trying to get that passed. And Wisconsin, I have to tell you, is a step above the state where I came from, Michigan, because we were never able to successfully get passage of a restraint and seclusion law. In Wisconsin, the education system, everybody came together and worked together and was able to pass a law. So kudos to Wisconsin to passing this bill. However, we're still getting calls from individuals in schools who are being placed in restraints and being placed in timeout, locked timeout. So those are some of the issues that we deal with on a daily basis. We also assist individuals with voting. I'm really encouraged to hear about the voting video, because there's a disability vote coalition that DRW, along with the board for people with developmental disabilities, operate, and I'd be happy if I can share that with them, because what they're trying to do is really increase voter participation, encouraging people to understand what it means to vote, how to vote, get educated on the voting process. So the more people informed we have, the better. So that's part of their charge. And so we also, for individuals who have been denied the right to vote, if they're at their polling place and they've been told they can't vote, they can call us and we can provide assistance to them and explain their right to vote. And we're putting together informational pieces together for people to really look at, to better understand that aspect. So we cover a wide variety of issues, both at the state level as well as the federal level. One of the things that DRW, along with the P&A system, frequently does is, we like to work and collaborate with other disability groups. I personally am a firm believer that it's get everybody at the table and talk about, we might not agree on all of the issues, and I know that there was a report in the paper in Madison on employment opportunities and different things going on, and the workshops versus community competitive employment, community employment. I'm a firm believer that we all need to come to the table and really talk about issues and talk about choices, and not run away from that. And so I'm really encouraged to come here today and really talk about DRW and what we are doing in terms of looking at competitive employment and some minimum wage and all of those issues that are frequently out in the press and sometimes puts a negative light on the disability community. And my whole hope here is that we can have a discussion about where do you see our DRW going? How can DRW be effective in working with you? And hoping that you walk away knowing that it's okay if we disagree on some issues with regards to employment, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to get the same goal of ensuring people have choice.